Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about Consumer Protection Act 2019, meaning and key features. So this is an article on the website written by Hemant Singh. Here I would like to tell you that in our syllabus we have Consumer Protection Act 1986, and this act is very important. But now we need to also have to concentrate on this new legislation in the interest of consumer, that is Consumer Protection Act 2019. So simultaneously we will be studying difference between Consumer Protection Act 19 and Consumer Protection Act 1986 also. So if we talk about this current legislation, the Consumer Protection Bill 2019 has been passed by the Lok Sabha on July 30, 2019, and in Rajya Sabha it was passed on August 6, 2019. This bill was introduced in the Parliament by the Minister of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Mr. Ram Vilas Paswan. So in this particular article, we are going to see the meaning and the features of the consumer according to the Consumer Protection Act 2019. What is this meaning of Consumer Protection Act 2019? Consumer Protection Act 2019 is a law to protect the interest of the consumers. This act was inevitable to resolve a large number of pending consumer complaints in consumer courts across the country. It has ways and means to solve the consumer grievances speedily. What is the aim of Consumer Protection Act 2019? The basic aim of the Consumer Protection Act 2019 is to save the rights of the consumer by establishing authorities for timely and effective administration and settlement of consumer disputes. So you all know that if we look in today's market, there are many consumers and the nature of business is also changing. The nature of consumer is also changing. Their needs, wants, demand, claims are changing. So to fulfill these needs, their wants, nowadays this business world is also changing. So there are many disputes also. So to resolve these kind of disputes, this Consumer Protection Act 2019 is a very good solution on the problem. So law is not a sui generis, but it is a problem centric. That means law generates through the problems only. First problem comes, and to give solution, Parliament or legislature makes law and resolve the dispute. What is definition of the consumer under this particular act? As per the act, a person is called a consumer who avails the services and buys any good for self-use. Were to mention that if a person buys any good and avail any service for resale or commercial purpose, is not considered a consumer. This definition covers all types of transactions, that is online and offline also. And this is very important thing. Now we'll see key features of the Consumer Protection Act 2019. First is establishment of the Central Consumer Protection Authority, that is CCPA. The act has the provision of the establishment of the Central Consumer Protection Authority, which will protect, promote and enforce the rights of consumers. So this act is also protecting the rights of consumers. The CCPA will regulate cases related to unfair trade practices, misleading advertisement and violation of consumer rights. CCPA will have the right to impose a penalty on the violators and passing orders to recall goods or withdraw services, discontinuation of the unfair trade practices and reimbursement of the price paid by the consumers. The Central Consumer Protection Authority will have an investigation wing to inquire and investigate such violation. The CCPA will be headed by the Director General. Now we will see the rights of consumers. The Act provides 6 rights to the consumers. First is to have information about the quantity, quality, purity, potency, price and standard of goods or services. Second, to be protected from hazardous goods and services. Third, to be protected from unfair or restrictive trade practices. And fourth, to have a variety of goods or services at competitive price. Prohibition and penalty for a misleading advertisement. The Central Consumer Protection Authority, that is CCPA, will have the power to impose fines on the endorsers or manufacturer up to 2-year imprisonment for misleading or false advertisement. Like Lakshmi Dhana Varsha Yantra. So, misleading advertisement should not be there. It is prohibited by law. Worth to mention that repeated offence may attract a fine of rupees 50 lakh and imprisonment of up to 5 years. Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission. So this is also very important thing. The Act has the provision of the establishment of the Consumer Dispute Redressal Commissions at the national, state and district levels. Consumer Dispute Redressal Commissions will entertain complaints related to overcharging or deceptive charging, unfair or restrictive trade practices, sale of hazardous goods and services which may be hazardous to life, sale of defective goods or services. Now we'll talk about the jurisdiction under the Consumer Protection Act 2019. The Act has defined the criteria of Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission. The National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission will hear complaints worth more than rupees 10 crores. The State Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission will hear complaints when the value is more than rupees 1 crore but less than rupees 10 crore. While the District Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission will entertain complaints when the value of goods or service is up to rupees 1 crore. So these key features from new legislation, that is Consumer Protection Act 2019, are very important. So this topic is very, very important for you people also. Thank you.